They hide behind the walls of this corrupt institution, designing every step for my complete execution. A calculated narrative, a total fabrication, to justify the horror of their dark retaliation. They twist the conversation just to manufacture danger, and turn an honest soldier to an isolated stranger. No witnesses around to see the cowardly deception, just shadows in the dark to force a criminal perception. They'll rewrite the history to sanitize the action, but I will be the force that breaks their miserable faction. They want me to surrender, they expect my resignation, but all they did was traitor. I'm complete defiant, now face the confrontation. They call it adaptation, but I call it treason, a calculated purge without a solitary reason. They burn the paper trail to hide the toxic operation, and weaponize the system for my forced eradication. You demand that I surrender, undulated silence, but the truth is bleeding out against your bureaucratic violence. The medical assessment is a forged hallucination, a desperate attempt at an unjust invalidation. They measure my stability with absolute hostility to cover up the tracks of their immense liability. No weapon in my hand, no malicious intentions, just drowning in the weight of their pathetic inventions. They sever all the ties because they lack the comprehension, and bury their betrayal in a state of high suspension. They write the history to sanitize the action, but I will be the force that breaks their miserable faction. They want me to surrender, they expect my resignation, but all they did was trigger my complete defiance. Now face the confrontation. They call it adaptation, but I call it treason, a calculated purge without a solitary reason. Fabricate the trail to hide the toxic operation, and weaponize the system for my forced eradication. You demand that I surrender, encapsulated silence, but the truth is bleeding out against your bureaucratic violence. Liar! Liar! The foundation is hollow! Liar! It's a pill I won't swallow, a factory of fiction, a venomous addiction. You opened up the gates to your ultimate affliction. More horror, no glory, just a fabricated story. silenced.